today's episode, we will be looking at the race go-kart restoration project that I've been doing. We'll get more detail in the future episodes. Today, we'll be doing a small project. We'll be looking at getting the air filter, this nice guy here, onto our GX 160 Honda 5.5 horsepower engine. As you can see, we need some room to put the air filter onto the engine, and so we'll be developing an adapter that will clamp our air filter onto our engine, and I think it's going to look pretty sick. And now you can see a short time lapse of the race go-kart intake adapter. I go through the design process by grabbing my measurements and then thinking about how I'm going to design this piece, and from there we look at the design itself. So what you see is a 60mm length pipe with a 45-degree angle in the pipe. Luckily, both sides seem to be about 62mm for the air filter intake side and the go-kart side. And for the go-kart side, lastly, we need a flexible design in that part so the hose clamp can bite onto the actual engine. Let the montage begin. Alright, let's check out the new part. Looks pretty good. I like it. Let's test it on the go-kart. Alright, putting it on. Ooh, it fits like a glove. Let's check out the filter. I'm not too sure right now. Let's see. Ooh, so that's the piece that goes inside there. Huh. Looks like it's exactly the same size. As all things in life, we can make mistakes, and so we are back at the drawing board. What you see is I've updated a couple aspects of the design where I've lofted or changed the diameter of the intake filter side and decreased that to be the proper size. Looking at the design, you can see we now have a loft. This allows us to have a larger diameter on one side and a smaller diameter on the other. Let's get to the design process. Alright, let's have a look and see what happened. It looked like the bed adhesion moved, so the plate moved a little bit, and so the print was printing at an offset here. So we'll go back to the slicer software and give this a bit of a change. What we'll do is we'll flip the part around and then give it some bed adhesion with a brim. Alright, third time is the charm. Let's check out this print. Ooh. Oh, nice. Let's get this off and we'll see how it fits. And so through our journey, we started off with this design, which had the same diameter at the intake side and the engine side. And we've gone through a failure and learned how to fix that by flipping the part upside down and adding a brim. And finally, we created this part, which has a smaller diameter at the top to allow for the filter to attach onto, and a flexible section to attach the adapter to the engine. And now we look at our final product. I'm very happy with how this turned out. It's very solid, and doesn't move or swivel. I can imagine when things are running, that will be a little bit different. And you can see it attaches nice and firm, the air filter, to the adapter. Little piece of tape just to make sure that this sharp piece isn't interacting with anything. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with how things turned out. Wow, what a journey. From the beginning to the end, went through some challenges, made a mistake, ended up solving it in the end. If you like stuff like this, give a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps Rotorus Technologies grow. In the next video, we'll be looking at a casted Dragon Slayer sword that's a keychain about yay big, and we'll be looking at that process from the beginning to the end. Until next time, keep building.